What's up, everybody? I hope everybody can hear me. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. A little bit behind. Um, Ran into some difficulties trying to get this all set up. My computer didn't want to. What do you call it? Cooperate. So uh, it'll be a few. Let's see what happens. Let's see. So now I'm trying to figure out what happened to the banner I created. Okay. Okay. So let's see who's in the chat. Hold on. Gotta see him. There we go. All right. Emily Chambers, Big Vic, Marty, Slapshot. Hope everybody can hear me. Let's see. Let me get this pop out done. And then work on that pin so people can join me. Sorry I'm behind, guys. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done it. Let's see. So forgive me. All right. So I got that done. Let me see what's going on here. All right. So tonight is the big night for Adriana's Alzheimer's stream. So far, I have to actually go to look at what it's at right now. I know that it was around 6,500 earlier today. So I need to. If anybody's got an update on that, I appreciate it. Isaiah, what's going on? Let's see. Luckily, not many people watch me, so I don't have to worry about getting behind the chat. But give me a second, and I'll get you clip. Let's see. Just a second. Dang it. This thing keeps on messing up. And, trying to put Adriana's link in my freaking chat thing so that anybody that can pin it in there, I'd appreciate that also. But I'm just trying to get it on the banner. So here, hopefully that gets it. All right. There we go. So there you go. For $5 entry. Let's see. So I'm gonna do a couple hours. Get ready for Adriana to go on. Miss you too, Emily. I know that you've been a little scarce lately. Sorry I haven't reached out. I've been it's been some stuff going on. So let's see. All right. So what's everybody drinking? I'm getting ready to start right now. So I was going to do an Irish iced coffee again, but I think I'm going to go ahead and stick to just drinking. So only because I got to be up like really early in the morning, so I need to start drinking early so I can stop drinking early. So, all right. So let's see. What is Adriana's thing up to? So let's see. Right now, she's at $7,080. my hope would be that somehow you get enough people to start coming on here that and maybe get some people to start donating a little bit more, maybe get closer to last year's 10,500 before she even starts. That would be really cool. So get the word out there on your IG, your different social medias or whatever, and we'll go with that. Let's see. So hold on, let me open this up so it'll make it a little bit easier for me to talk to people if I do this. So let's see who's all here. Well, according to this, only 3 people here, but according to StreamYard, there's 7. I don't know if anybody else is live right now or not. So let's see. All right. And now we just need to go ahead and do this. Hey, what's up, Adam? All right. It's pinned. So if you want to jump on, do some talking and stuff, let's go ahead and you can go ahead and do that. Let's see. How's everybody's Sunday going so far? Hoping that Mike gets a couple minutes. Cheers. Hope Mike Stahl gets a few minutes to come on today or whatever, because he's taking care of some family stuff this week. So, and then I would like to thank Shits and Stahl for giving up their, going ahead and getting up their spot for tonight. That was really cool. I'm just drinking that my favorite lately, Bull Run Pinot finish, 13-year. It's my first pour. So, let's see. Updates. Let's see. Not a whole lot on this end. Not a lot of people. I mean, this will get out there. I've been trying not to bring anybody down. I've been trying to. There's a few people that know my. Very few people that know that my landlord decided to sell my condo. So I'm in the transition of trying to find a place. And in California, it's really, really hard to find a rental. So I might have to go stay with family for a little bit and save up some money and decide if I'm going to stay here in California or go somewhere else. I want to stay in California only because, most of my family's here, but my son and my grandson are in North Dakota. So I wouldn't mind moving closer to them. Maybe like Minnesota or Wisconsin or something like that, or somewhere near North Dakota, not necessarily in North Dakota, somewhere where I can make some money doing what I do. But outside of that, everything's cool. I've been getting my head's been getting better, and you guys are the ones that have been helping me do it. So I appreciate it. Cheers to y'all. And I'm trying to, for some reason, it's growing back slower than normal. So, but anybody that wants to jump on, Adam, even Isaiah, Slapshot, anybody else that might want to jump on, go ahead. Don't be afraid. I ain't going to bite you. So, but, oh, man. So, what is there's 8 of you now. People are dropping. I guess I suck that much. Freaking yeah. What's up, Marty? Hoping that maybe 21090 get those guys might drop by or something like that. But I got to get back into the swing of things with these with doing lives and stuff like that. That way, when Cheech or somebody else can't go, at least I can try to go. Try to do maybe some post 210 and after parties for 21090, maybe on a couple Tuesdays here and there. But so what's the skinny? What's the how you say it? What's everybody looking forward to that's coming out. I just saw today there's New Hard Truth that is coming on its way. Um, I know there's a lot of picks from a lot of people coming out. Um, Anybody in the chat that's involved in the pick, feel free to announce it, whatever. Yeah. Hey, shits, gotta take care of the old fam. So go ahead and I understand. I'm glad that stop by real quick or whatever. If you get a chance to come back on before Adriana goes on, then cool. Let's see. So what is Doug H? Hey, what's going on, buddy? So yeah, let's see. I'm trying to think what's been coming out. I know that Costco is now starting to get the beginning of like some allocated stuff. They've been, they got the bond. Well, the bond is not really allocated, but they've had a couple of Costco's out here have had triple mash, the bonded. What's crazy for some reason is that they're almost clearancing out some of the scotches and the Irishes. Because I went to Costco and Green Spot was $29. And then I went to another Costco and or a couple of them in the Ben Riach, whatever it is, 10-year triple cask, which is usually closer to $50. They're selling for $19.99, and it's good. So that's weird, and to me that's weird. And then now I'm trying to think what just came out. So like they're selling Woodford Reserve Double Oaks like for the big bottles for like $40-something. Knob Creek, the 1.75s, the big giant sons of bitches for 47 or something like that. So yeah, Russell store picks. I did see that it's really weird because okay, so you had the Stag Junior. They removed the Junior, right? But I'm starting to see some of the store picks with Junior labels on. One of the locals here just the other day got their store pick, the Stag Junior store pick, and the label still says Stag Junior. But then I saw another store local that got a Stag pick, the Stag pick that just said Stag. So I don't know what's the deal with that, what's going on with that. Yeah, Top Dog. I've been looking for. I got the notification from the store like 5 minutes after they posted it. I got my notification, and when I went back to it, and within the first 10 or 15 minutes, it was in store only, and they'd already said it was sold out. So I don't know that it's just they didn't say anything about a limit, but I'm just wondering if somebody just came in there and swooped them all up at one shot. Vic, I'm just kidding. But and then yeah, so the Adriana's thing tonight, it has a special place for me because we talked when Adriana, before she started her channel, we had talked back and forth a couple times about me helping her out when she first started her channel, like I'd done for a lot of people, and her wanting to do an Alzheimer's fundraiser. She helped me out with my first fundraiser, so I was like, I got you back. I got you. I'll help you with yours. And then last year, everything went like perfect, crazy. Get really super good. She raised freaking 10,500 last year. Right now we're at, hold on, let me refresh. Yeah, 7,080 still. So before she even started, she already passed the goal of her $5,000 goal. So, whiskey food. He probably is taking a nap. Top Dog Whiskey Food Dude, because he sent me a message earlier about my post earlier today about the Alzheimer's thing, saying liked it, and said he'd be said I'll be there, and so he was up at least at some point earlier, about 3 hours ago. I was running behind because the washer and dryer in my condo broke, so I had to go to the regular place, go to a laundromat and do my stuff. So. But hey, Big Vic, why don't you jump on there, buddy? This game. If anybody that would just want to jump on, feel free to. There's only like 7 of you in the chat. I'm surprised. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if anybody else is live right now. I don't know because it's 4:00 in the afternoon. Okay, so Neophyte is live also. So I can understand. I mean, Anthony's a fun guy. But right now, just seems like it's Neophyte and me. So, guess everybody's waiting for Audrey on the stream to start jumping on. Mr. Jiggs, Whiskey Food Dude, what's up? So, yeah. But I'm glad that freaking, if anybody wants to sit there and listen to me yak. So the hardest thing about this move is going to be trying to box. Oh, there you go. Trying to box up the bottles and figure out. I need to catalog them as I'm putting them away so that I know what I have. I mean, I'm looking right now, minus the four empty bottles that are here. Or I'm sorry, 5, 6, 7 empty bottles that are here. There's probably 75 bottles just sitting on the floor. Not to mention all of what I have in the cabinets back over here and the cabinets on the other side of the condo. So, but let's see. Yesterday was Jason. Yesterday was Jason Clory's birthday. Stalls is coming up on the 12th. Trying to think somebody else is the 11th, and I'm trying to think who it is, and it's going to kick me in the ass. It's going to kick me in the ass because I didn't remember yet. I'll remember on the 11th, but I won't remember right now. So let's see. Yeah, I just been working. That's all I've been doing, and jump on a live when I can. A lot of stuff head-wise that I've been dealing with when it comes to work and other things like that. But that's all getting worked out. But I guess a good thing and a bad thing is I lost 35 pounds, but I lost it in 19 days. So I went from I gained weight back and I got to like 330, and now I'm at I'm sorry, I was 330, so now I'm 285. So that's 45 pounds in less than 3 weeks. Medically wise, I think I'm okay. I think it's just stress, but whatever. I know, Emily. I know I can do that. Been a little stubborn about that, contacting people and just to talk. But I'm all right. I'm going to go back to counseling. I'm going to go back to talk to people. Hey, what's up, Scotty? Yeah, freaking. You and Jason just have too many freaking picks coming out. I got that. Was it I got the freaking Starlight, and then the next week I didn't have it. Didn't have the money to get the another one. So I got the Sherry finish. Yeah, there you go. Got that one. That's a good one. I've had a couple sips off it. But, oh, man. It's good to see you in the chat, Scotty. Hopefully, sometime soon we'll do something. We can do something together. I know you're super busy. I know Jason's super. Between the two of you, you guys are basically live in Kentucky. That's your second home. I'm surprised you guys don't have like an permanent apartment there between the two of you. But so, but so, oh yes, Vic, I'm wearing your shirt again, and my live wire hat, but yeah, they were clean. My Whiskey Mountains shirt I'll put on a little later on if she brings me on. Hey, what's up, Scott? Good to see you good to see you in the chat. Yeah, sorry I didn't call you this week. Just to check on you. Been another heavy week. I got another 3 weeks of 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours, 5 to 6. This next 2 weeks, 6 days. And then I'm moving at the same time, so it might be a little bit before I start getting back in touch with everybody and really try to do a little bit more with the YouTube stuff, other than jumping on a live here and there. But I will jump on tomorrow night since it is going to be your the 11th is your. Oh, that's Scott's birthday is the 11th. See, now I told you I remember eventually. Hey, what's up, Cheech? So yeah, so I'll come on tomorrow at your birthday and the fact that you're going to do your last stream for a little bit. So I'll definitely make time to come on for a little bit. What's going on? So what's everybody's latest bottle that they got a hold of? That they were, whether you like it or you don't like it. If you do, what was it? And on top of that, if you did like it, why? If you didn't like it, why? And so, oh, okay, yeah, okay. So I'm sitting reading what Big Vic was saying. I'm like, okay, I didn't go on any lives yesterday, so I didn't. It must have been Vic must have done another freaking marathon after Cheech last night then. All right, let's see. You guys pick. Am I drinking scotch, bourbon rye, or what else do I have over here? Yeah, scotch, bourbon rye, or I do okay. Irish. I can pretty much everything. Just tell me what I'm drinking. See. Okay. Hey, see you later, Scotty. Don't forget to, if you get a chance, just jump on, jump in the chat on Adriana for the stream tonight. There's this crap load of bottles and stuff. I'm giving away one of those Asian Ore bottle flights, the ones with the little case and the rubber covered bottles with the pins that you write on and stuff like that for travel case and stuff. So go ahead and just drop in, say hey, talk to you a little bit there, Scotty. Now I'm talking. I'm talking to my bourbon journey as Scotty. I would never call Scott Pigsley Scotty because he gets mad enough at Scooter, let alone freaking if I call him Scotty. You know what? Knob Creek. Okay. Top Dog said it. Knob Creek. 12-year, 15-year. What Well, right here I have a 12-year and a 15-year, and and then I have a 115 rye store pick from Bev Mill. So, which one am I doing? Oh, you don't have one of those aged in a bottle flights? I thought you already had one, Scott. Let's see. Almost out of 12, so I think I'm hanging off on that one. I think I got a half a bottle of 15. I'm gonna go rye. Screw it. All right. So, does anybody know? Okay, so I believe. Is there anybody going on before tonight besides me and Neophyte? Because I would think that I think that it's Bourbon Night is still out of town. I think they're still over in Ireland, right, or Scotland, or something like that. You got 2 flight boards. Oh, okay. So yeah, because I thought they were still overseas, but I'm not. I wasn't sure. I know they go on at 5, so they would be getting close. But I got 8 people watching, so I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm pretty sure I'm not making a dent in them, and they're not making any kind of. All the people that are in the chat are my friends. So. But that 115 Knob Creek Rye is so freaking. No matter what freaking Adriana says. Is there any other people that that don't like rye in the chat? Oh, okay. Because somebody said this, I was thinking that they were gone out of town for something, and I thought it was overseas. And I understand if anybody here decides they want to go over there and hang out with Sarah. That what's his name? I'm just kidding. Chad. Yeah, sorry, Vic. I wasn't. I actually didn't do anything on YouTube yesterday. Like yesterday evening, I was taking care of some stuff. So, and I didn't even think. I knew that Cheech went on in Chris's spot, and then I didn't know that you were. Like I said, I was off of YouTube at the time, so I didn't know that you were going on, or else I probably would have showed up. So, but so let's see. I was thinking, what kind of bottles were coming up, were getting given away, because it was really like I saw the list earlier, and I can't remember. So we're at 7260. This is freaking awesome. Yeah, so I'm trying to think what the list was and stuff. Is there anything on that list for the giveaways tonight that anybody's looking forward to, getting hold of? And and Vic, did you clear out enough on? Did you clear enough out on your credit card to be able to buy out enough enough of the giveaway to get something? That's funny. You and Emanecker have been freaking on a roll lately, so I thought I'd say it was some smart ass. But no, freaking I sent out some messages out to a couple of people and stuff that aren't normally, hey, so Hey, what's up, David Bass? Cheers. Let's see what we got here. Actually saw some Casey Limited cask from 2018 recently grabbed. Um, so wait, limited cask. I'm trying to think what that one was because I know they got limited like the 2003, the 2008, those limited boxes. And I'm trying to think, 2018 limited. The only other thing see now that the 15s are 2021 and 2022. Oh, rye. Okay. Hey, Deathless Dogs Dan, what's up? The StreamYard links is up in the top there. Click it. I mean, at the top of the chat, if anybody wants to freaking jump on. Let's see. I need to message somebody real quick. Man, freaking. You know what? The thing is like right now that I was looking for that I wanted to get a hold of is I wanted to get a hold of one of those smoke wagon ryes. Now I don't the private ones. I know that's not going to happen because I'm not going to drop that much money on a smoke wagon. Number one, but the other like with their like the yellow label that's coming out. I guess it's bottled in bond rye. I think is what it is. That one I'm hoping I can get a hold of because I'm sitting there looking at John Mendoza's Instagram, and according to this, there's only 752 bottles of just the C batch. Now there's I believe there's 4 batches, so that's still less than freaking 20. Still less than 3,000 bottles. Okay, I'll see you a little bit. I'll see you later there, Emily. Coming your way, man. So then, but I'm these experimental bottles. Like I said, there's only like 4. I believe it's 4 batches. It's really weird. It's like the only ones I've seen are like C, D, E, and F. I haven't seen an A or a B. I want to think that maybe those are something that Aaron's holding on to for something special or something like that. But I know that one of the locals here, Big Vic, knows about this one. OC Bottle Shop. He actually got 1 bottle of each batch, and he let one customer buy it. His like one of his his favorite. His like regular customers buy all 4 bottles. So, and I knew that those were the 4 batches that had gone out here in California was C, D, E, and F. And then because there's another local here, but they're selling them for like $350. Well, they were $350 a bottle last week. But I'm sure he's up at over 500 now for each bottle because that's how usually he goes like week by week. So like as soon as he starts seeing everybody else his bottles being bought, he starts raising his price because he knows eventually somebody's going to come pay for it. So, but yeah, a lot of people. It was really cool. It was a lot of people freaking posting for Audrey on the stream tonight. I just saw Bert Ben's post on Instagram. So yeah. Sorry. So I invited I sent a message on Instagram to Nancy Fraley just in case to invite her to jump on. Well, to come to chat and hang out with us tonight in Audrey on the stream. I'm hoping that she jumps on there just because kind of like I know how freaking much Adriana respects her and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be cool if because she's been jumping in chats here and there, and so wasn't sure. So I just sent her the link so that she can watch it and stuff like that. I know that Shayla's supposed to be on tonight. I don't know who else has already been sent the link to jump on and be a guest or not. But I'm not one. Just kidding. That doesn't matter. The sorry. So my next question would be, okay, so we're going. So the fundraiser, like I was saying, what was people looking for? Oh, Sugar Kitty, what's going on? How you doing? Um, I got your message back with the tracking stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm trying to think what's on that list. Um, I know that freaking, damn it. Now it's got me all freaking trying to figure it out. All right. So I know that I'm doing the Asian Or. I know that the Turks are doing something really cool. Hold on, I'll get that list right here. All right, so the Turks, I'm going back through this. So, let's see. What was the other thing that the Turks were doing? Oh, I thought it was the Turks. Okay, so Bearded Timber Custom Woodworking is doing some barrel stuff. Stacy H is giving away 2 auths. Hey, what's up, DC? 2 auth glasses. Then Whiskey Labs, the 8 Glen holder. Top Dog is in the chat. He's giving away a Russell's lamp. I kind of want to win that just because it's something different. But I mean, Juniper Lane's giving away a Talisker 25. I'm not a peated Scotch guy, but a Talisker 25, come on, I wouldn't mind getting that. Then Cheat, she's in the chat, and he's giving away, let's see, Obtanium Light Whiskey. 21090, wow, they're giving away something from Sagamore. Wow, weird. But there's a lot, there's a lot of really cool ones in here. Some Eagle Rare store picks, Russell's store pick. See, by the way, the new batch of Baker 7 just dropped. If anybody's a Baker 7 fan, the newest batch just dropped Wednesday. Out here in California, it might have dropped freaking everywhere else a year ago. Who knows? But it's 107, so it's not like the proof has changed or anything. But hey, Cool Running, what's up? How you doing? Oh, Cooler Running, I'm cool. Let's see. Big Vic's wife and Big Vic are giving away a Weller 12. That sounds good. Irene Tan and Kilco are giving away a Kelowna Kitty. There's an old Pogue in there. Wow, a Spice Jam in there. There's a lot of really good stuff. Some different channels picks. Let's see. Okay. A heads up, Sherry Kitty. It's not that I don't like peated Scotch. I don't like heavily peated stuff normally. I'm getting used to my Lagavulin 116 just because I don't want to get rid of it. I know people are like, just give it to me. But if I'm going to do this YouTube thing, if I'm going to be getting things from people, I need to open up a little bit to some of this stuff. So don't worry if you sent me anything that was peated. I have no issue with it. It's something. As a matter of fact, Kilco sent me a peated Scotch Flight a while ago. I did live on his channel. If anybody saw, I think Sugar Kitty, you saw that actually in the chat. And I really like Glen Scotia 15. And Lefroy Glore was my favorite of them all. And if Lefroy Glore wasn't $140 a bottle, I'd probably have a few of them. The Glen Scotia 15, I don't see it very often out here, and usually when I do, it's like $80, and sometimes I'm less like, I don't like. I'm not at the point where I like it enough to where I'm going to go pay $80 for it right now. There's other things that I'd rather get a hold of. Like I really like this. I'm trying to think what's the Gold Coast. Oh, it's not Gold Coast. Hav and a couple other whiskeys from Sweden. Um, and that's that I've been looking for, and they're like $45 to $50 and stuff like that. But they're single malts from Sweden. But I don't have a problem with peat. As a matter of fact, I do have a. Sorry, that was my phone. An Ugadal that I'm slowly freaking getting used to. A Clonakilty. Okay, my mistake. It looked like that. Well, hold on. I'm gonna look now because it looked like you spelled it Clonakitty. Oh, it does say Kilty. Clonakilty. My mistake. It would have been great if it would have been spelt wrong and then Sugar Kitty wins it. But there's some really good stuff in here. So I mean, I know my luck. If I do win anything, I'm going to win the one thing I don't want to win, which is the Willet 4-year rye, because I'm not a fan of any Willet ryes. Willet 4-year rye. I have a bottle. I've had a couple samples, and I don't know what it is. It's just something about it that I just don't particularly care for. The Penelope Rose cask is one that I kind of was like, per Ben's giving away, that that's intriguing to me. I was hoping somebody was going to end up having an architect in there somewhere, but hey, can't get everything. Freaking is Whiskey Food Dude still in here? Because I wanted to ask him. You have Cream of Kentucky on here. Is that the bottled and bond rye or a 1311? Is there a specific one that you put in? Oh yeah, I would love to win the anything that Irene Tan touches. I would love to freaking get a hold of. Slapshot. Well, at least you're drinking. At least you're eating some ribs, man. I'm gonna. After I do this, I'm gonna go ahead and grab something to eat during the beginning of Adriana stream. So let's see. Yeah, if I don't know if Whiskey Food Dude's still here lurking. Not according to YouTube. Let's see. So, all right. But yeah, so I was just wondering, like, that Cream of Kentucky bottled and bond, I thought was funny was when it came out, the price of it was like less than $100. I want to say it's somewhere in the 80 range, between 80 and 90. Now I can't. I know a place that actually has 3 bottles in a case, and they want freaking almost $200 a bottle for it. I'm like, $200 a bottle for 100 proof Cream of Kentucky. If I had the money, if I had that kind of money to do that, I probably would do it. But I don't necessarily have. If I want to spend $200, I can get 2 rare characters. Most of the time, I can get a hold of like 2 rare characters for maybe a little bit more than that, or a Nulu and a rare character, or something like that. And I think there's more value to me in grabbing 3 Russell's picks, store picks at $60 to $70 a piece, than just go spend $200 or more on a bottled and bond Cream of Kentucky. That's where I'm starting to, instead of the FOMO thing. I mean, there's some FOMO going on, but I haven't pulled the trigger because I don't. $89. Okay, so Broken Barrel. I don't know if anybody else is a fan of Broken Barrel. I am, but they have specific bottles that are only at Total Wine. One is called the Reckoner, which is a 100, I believe 107 proof or 115 proof, maybe, wheated bourbon. And then another one called the Fenn Walker, which is a rye finished in, what's it, rye? It's I want to say it's a rye finished in Isla barrels, Isla Scotch barrels. So it's got a peat. It's peated. It's not super heavy, but it is peated. But it's one of those things where I don't have a I had a heresy rye, but I gave that to a friend at work because he had heard something about it, and he was like, "Do you have one of those bottles?" I was like, "Yeah, you can get them for whatever." And he's like, "Oh, okay, well, I'll get it next payday." And I was like, "I got one at home," so I gave him that. So I need to get a bottle of that back, and then I have like the original. I have a couple of the original California oaks, and I believe I have a Mizunura somewhere in my vast collection of stuff. But the Reckoner, which is the weeded that I really wanted to get, is like 90 something dollars, and I haven't heard anybody do a review on it yet. That I trust the palate of to go spend $90 on a bottle that I'm, you know, basically taking a flyer on. But and the only other thing truthfully, the only other thing that I'm looking forward to doing is that once I can find one, once I get one out here, is I really want to get a hold of either a cuvee cask or a sherry cask, Courage and Conviction. I really like I got a couple of these little freaking 50 mils thing, yeah. And damn, they're freaking good. So is the Red American Seagull malt, but that cuvee cask is freaking awesome. So, but let's see. There's a few Blantons in here too, if anybody's. Well, according to this Whiskey Mountains, it says to be determined. So I'm thinking it's probably some sort of Knob Creek. Let's see. Or she might be doing something from like Utah Picks. Now, the only one in here there's a Blanton's in here. It's a single barrel pick, Doug Crisop. He's giving that away. Okay. Now I got a quick question. John Kranz. Is that somebody's real? I mean, is that somebody's? I know I've seen him in the chat before, but I haven't seen him in a while. And I'm just wondering if he's another YouTuber goes or whatever, another like Bourbon Baller or we know that Jim's pitch hitter is Spicy Inbred, but that if it's not like I say Bourbon Baller or one of those guys that Barn Door or any of those guys that we see in the chats every once in a while or regularly using their regular name. But I know I've seen John Kranz before, but it's been a while. If anybody in the chat knows the answer to that, I appreciate that. Let's see. I don't know if anybody's even still here. I might be doing this all by myself. Yeah, it's pretty much. Sugar Kitty's here, and I don't see if anybody else is here. Just hollers that you're still here. But because StreamYard says I got 6 people, and YouTube says I have 2, and one of them's me. So, hey, there's Prescription Bird. Hey, what's up, David? So Scott, let's see, Joseph Brazo's got. There's a lot of Weller stuff in here. Let's see. Anthony Jones is got a Blade and Bow, a 4-gate Kelvin Rye Batch 7, and a Driftless Glen single barrel rye from the Junkies, and a Remus pick from the Junkies. Let's see. Independent Joe's got an Eagle Rare. OS. I thought it was okay. OS has got a 108.2 proof Willet Rye. Let's see. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Like this is. I'm sure that this isn't the complete freaking list because it doesn't seem. It seems like there's a little bit more. But I'm glad that Adriana is doing well already on it. Let's see. Let's get an update of where we're at. And right now we are at almost $8,000. We're at $7,775. So we've got about 50 minutes before she goes live. Anybody that wants to come on, it's pinned at the top if there's anybody that's there. And then on top of that, let's see how close I mean, if you can put the word out, I'm hoping that, I mean, there's only a couple people here, so it's not like the two or three people are going to raise another $2,075 or $2,275 in the next, let's say, 50 minutes. But the closer to 10,000 that we start out at is going to be amazing. Is going to be awesome. Let's see. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do my donation right now. I hadn't done mine yet, so. All right, so. All right. Let's see. I think this is going to go. Yeah, it's going to be my freaking PayPal. Okay, so I'm trying to think what my freaking password now is. Yeah, that wasn't it. I might be in trouble. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble on that one. Okay. So I'll have to go back and do this again. Great. All right. Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. So, yeah. This is crazy. It's freaking, like I said, it's almost $8,000. Let's see. All right. I'll just go ahead and not do it on my phone because at least the PayPal link will freaking be right to it. So let's see. All right, so we got 45 minutes in until Adriana. I'm gonna probably kick off a little bit before that. See, going on, just finishing some yard work. Thanks for the. Yeah, but. Yeah, I figure. Yeah, sure, kid. I understand that. I understand that. I'm just. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to. I was just trying to get all my stuff in a row, my crap in a row. I just didn't want to not say forget, but make the mistake of not taking care of it. So let's see. All right, so take care of it. I'll take care of this when we're done. So yeah, I'll take care of that thing. See, Doug H. Hey, Doug H is back. So yeah, David, if you want to jump on, cool. If not, it's only 45 minutes that I got to do this. I'm at about an hour right now, so I should be good to go. And there's only a few people watching, so I'm not embarrassing myself too badly. If you'd like to donate or you'd like to pass on a donation, there's the pass on the word about donation. There's the link right there at the bottom of the screen, scrolling across. There's over 50 prizes. You figure, okay, so even people that are doing like larger donations, if you go to the website, you see some of the bigger ones, like the $500 range or something like that. Yeah, they might have 100 entries, but when you add everything up, if you get to that $10,000 mark, that's 2,000 people, 2,000 entries. So, and if anybody learned anything from last year, it was freaking. There's people that literally bought less than $20. Oh, yeah. Thanks, David. So less than $20 or less, and won bottles. I don't believe that there's a limit on the wins. I think this is one of those ones, the charity stream wise, is that you put the money down, you're in it to win it. So, because I believe that was the I think last year John Trombetta won like 3 times. I want to say, but it's not really. It's just barely freaking fuzz there, David. But at least the white pops out, so it looks like I'm actually trying to do something. Yeah. So at work, I work in a heavy lead environment at a battery plant as a mechanic. So okay, it looked like I heard something like somebody was trying to get on. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that, and for me, it's not necessarily about winning anything, because this one's kind of dear to my heart. When I was very, very young, like I want to say 10 or 11, somewhere around there, maybe even a little younger. My great grandmother, who I spent a lot of time, it was one of the places that my dad took time out of his schedule, his busy schedule of regular work and working with professional drag racers and stuff like that outside of his work, to make sure that we went and spent time with my great grandparents. Had a blast in that. Oh, that house in Irwindale was freaking Baldwin Park, Irwindale, same thing. So fun. Had so much fun. My great grandfather, he used to drive. I used to hear these stories from my dad about how my great grandfather used to drive in the middle, like on the middle line of the street, and he'd ask him why he would do that. And he was just, my grandfather was a character. My great grandfather was a character. He said that my dad told me that he told him, my taxes paid for the whole road. I'm going to use the whole road. So that's the kind of a person he was. He was, always had fun with him. Well, my great grandmother got Alzheimer's, and we weren't allowed to see her because she didn't know who any of us were, including my dad, who literally grew up down the street from her, or in that area growing up. She didn't recognize her own daughters or her sons, her son or her daughter. So it was one of those things where at 9 years old, I didn't know what it was. And then I've had friends just recently, here in the complex, there was an older gentleman over the last few years that was suffering from dementia. His dementia, and later found out that he was suffering from dementia, and not say became Alzheimer's, but they found out that he had Alzheimer's towards the end. And the nicest person in the world, but he always introduced himself to me once or twice a week. But I always acted like it's the first time I ever met him. And it was one of those things where it kind of like hit me. And this is before Adriana. This is before Adriana started doing her Alzheimer's stuff that I knew about. So that's why I'm attached to this, because the gentleman passed away a few months ago. They were going to put him in a home. His grandson, I think his grandson or his youngest son. He's only like in his mid-20s. This guy's was like 70 something, but I think he had like 7 or 8 kids. But either way, his grandson was taking care of him, and during the day, his grandson's girlfriend was taking care of him while he was at work, and then when he would come home, then they would both take care of him at night. And I saw what they were going through, so I tried to help as what I could, keep him occupied when I saw him outside, so that he didn't wander off. Had a lot of really cool conversations with the man, and then see him like literally hours later, and he's like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while." And it was really hard to deal with that, because I actually very much cared for this older gentleman, because of how nice he was, just how outgoing he was, knowing, and he knew that he had this issue because he would talk about it sometimes. He's like, "I can't remember talking to you earlier. I know I did because because I was told I did, but I don't remember it." I'm like, "Don't worry about it." So, and he was always really cool. So this is something that has impacted me also in my life. So this one means a lot to me. That's why I went ahead and came on live. When I hadn't been on live in a long time. I'm nervous as shit, but that's why I came on live, because this one means, like I said, means a lot to me. And what Adriana did what they did last year with the 10-5, I just want to kill that 10-5 because she deserves this. Adriana, though she might not know this, just by flipping me off sometimes, talking shit to me sometimes, and everything else, and knowing that she does that because she gives a shit, has helped me through a lot of stuff, along with you guys, Doug H and Prescription Bourbon, Sugar Kitty, all y'all. The community has helped me, and through a lot of crap. But Adriana is like one of the like with Adam and Mike and some very few other people that I didn't tell Adriana about what's going on with me lately because she's got a lot of stuff going on with this, so I didn't want to bother her with it. But yeah, so she deserves it. She's dedicated her life's work to getting to the point where she can focus on curing Alzheimer's. So if anybody in the world deserves to have their fundraiser kick the shit out of everybody else's fundraiser, it's her. But I'll let that go now. Sorry, I don't want to get too. I don't want to start getting emotional and stuff. Let's see. So, we're over the 8,000 mark. We're at 8,065. So, yeah. So we're. I'm pretty sure, like Sugar Kitty said. I said once the top of the hour hits, I think it's going to be a avalanche. I think that my hope would be that within the first hour, that the 10-5 gets killed. So that's just me. Because I just really, like I said, I really think that, this is something, like I said, that has affected a lot of people. It's not just for Alzheimer's, it's dementia. I think that, so James Doohan, I can't, somebody had to, he was Scotty on Star Trek. He suffered from severe dementia before he passed away. I I don't know. I know that he's on the Alzheimer's website of people that have suffered from dementia or suffered. So I don't know if it's necessarily just the dementia or if it was Alzheimer's or what. But yes, it would be amazing if she was the one that made a breakthrough in the disease. But so that's another link. I mean, other than her, like I said, other than her grandfather, which is who she's doing this or what she's doing this for. We know how much she loves freaking Star Trek. We know how much freaking, and stuff like that. So, and then Scotty being an engineer, being the smart, he's not Dr. McCoy, but it's just something that I always thought was interesting per se when I started looking at people who suffered from from dementia and stuff like that. Recently, Bruce Willis has been he's retired from acting because he is suffering from it's not dementia, but it's a type of dementia. But it more affects his speech and his immediate thought. He sometimes, it takes him a while to think what he needs to say before he says it. So, okay. So James Doohan did pass away of Alzheimer's, but like I said, Bruce Willis just recently came out. I can't remember what the syndrome is that he has, but it's something that is also a brain related that is not Alzheimer's, but it's some of the effects are the effects that are from dementia, Alzheimer's, and stuff like that. And then we all know Michael J. Fox. From the what is that? I can't remember the name of the disease off the top of my head. But Parkinson's. So there's like a lot of neurological diseases that may not be just Alzheimer's or whatever, but are noted that they're neurological issues that a lot of money has gone into to try to help with. And this is the one step that we can do is help Adriana raise some more money for it. Hope that at some time she gets a fellowship to where she gets to really do research, and she's the one that finds the cure. But yeah, so all right, let me go ahead and finish this one. This was that Knob Creek ride that I didn't finish. Don't know what Adriana's problem is. Still good. But so let's see. All right, it's time for lurkers to freaking say, hey, freaking Sugar Kitty. I know there's no lurkers there, but with Sugar Kitty, I can't believe I did. This is the first just by myself that I've done in a while. So let's see where we're at. So it's 5:30. We're about half hour from. I'm glad that anybody decided to come on and watch. Sugar Kitty, you know what? That freaking I wanted to thank you for. I didn't get back to you really quick, and I'm sorry for that. But I sent you the information you asked for, and then you're just like the next day here. It's on its way. Now that you said that, I say because if you just sent one sample, I would feel really bad because I know how much it costs to send a sample in one of those, even the priority mailbox or something like that. So I was like, if you just sent one freaking sample, I was gonna be like, I gotta send Sugar Kitty back some money for the freaking shipping. Or even if you just sent two samples or whatever you sent me, if you want me to pay you back for the shipping, I'll do that. It's not an issue. I appreciate the fact that you that Redwood Empire Batch 2 sample is that's cool because like I said, I've got a Batch 1, and then I have I can't remember what it's not. There's no batch numbers on Redwood on the monarchs and stuff, but I know it was one of the first two or three batches that came out of that I still have a bottle of, and then I opened up a bottle I got a few months after that. Mm. Oh, that's good. Where did I put my water bottle? Hydration is key. There it is. So, so wait, see, but I asked someone else if you drank peated. Nope, don't. Oh, I'll pay it for. I'll definitely pay it forward. I think it's getting to the time now where a few people need to get some samples from me. They haven't get so. Yeah, the freaking. The thing is that's the before. That's the batch 1 and batch 2 are the original Redwood Empires. Those are those were before the first Lost Monarch was released, before freaking Emerald Giant or freaking the other one, freaking Pipe Dream was freaking released. That was like the first 2 batches that came out of Redwood Empire. So I believe that those are the MGP freaking Redwood Empires. But I'm not sure. I had to look back into that. But to me, it doesn't matter because the batch 1 I had 2 bottles of, and I liked the first one. Is it Lost Monarch? Not quite, but it is interesting. It is different enough. Yeah. It is different enough that it does make it, it does make me want to have the batch 2 to match them up against each other. So, yeah. So, so we know you're East Coast. So Sugar Kitty, I know you're in. I love the name of the place you live, only because of the fact that you're Sugar Kitty in Hackatstown is hilarious to me. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to definitely play around with that one. See if I can get someone out here to send me a haystack needle sample, and then like not just as they're not the finished. Everybody, I believe there's a like haystack that you got Chardonnay, port, and I believe there's a needle that's just a 14-year-old needle with no finish. So I'd have to change. I have to match it up against like the 14 needle with no finish. By the way, yeah, that's cool, Sugar Kitty. Freaking so, this Middle West Spirit stuff is freaking good, dude. I mean, it's a straight weeded bourbon whiskey. It's only freaking 95 proof. Yeah, it's only 95 proof for just the regular offering, but it's damn freaking good. I just like I want to get in touch with Cam or somebody that has so I want to get with Cam or somebody that has the Cam pick because it's barrel strength, the pumper and that, and then also I want to get a hold of one of those pumpernickel ryes. But I've been on their website and they're sold out on pumpernickel rye, so that kind of sucks. But so let's see. Hey, you got all the time in the world, Sir Key. It's just me and you, I think. Nobody else is popping on saying anything. I mean, I figured because Prescription Bourbon, I'm sure, is still around, but I'm sure he's also watching it's bourbon night because I know that he follows them, and I know that a lot of people that were here earlier, like I know Emily, it's bourbon night. It's been a long time since I did anything on this bourbon night. I mean, like been in the chat or anything. So, let's see. See if I can get to Adriana real quick and message her. So yeah, I just wanted to see if she sent me the link, so maybe I can come on for a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to be. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the end of the stream. I might. I mean, it's only going to go. She's only going until 9:00 my time, so I should be all right. Yeah, Anthony's on too. I'm not sure. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, he's on with Schlong right now. He's got 15 watching. Let me see. But let's see. Yeah, I see. So let's see. Yeah, so Top Dog just jumped on there. So yeah, so 11, 5, and 4-year-old bourbon, 3 and 2-year rise with a portion rested in wine and port barrels. Wow. Okay, you are right. That's close. That's close to a haste. That's close to a haystack needle because if it wasn't put in port or in wine and port barrels, then that would be Lost Monarch. I mean, it's the Boo Rye. I don't know that it has 11-year bourbon in it, but the those, I mean, short of the wine and port barrel, it's Lost Monarch, and you're right, it becomes more of a haystack needle because of the port, because of that wine and port barrel. That's really cool. I mean, that is. I have to go read the number one description. I'll do that later on tonight. But let's see what I got going on here. So it's like 20 minutes till. I think that I'm about at the point where I might call it on this one. Yeah, exactly, Sugar Kitty. Yeah, I think that maybe I'll jump over on Anthony Street and go over to Anthony for a little bit before before Adriana. But I appreciate the fact you hung around Sugar Kitty and had a nice little conversation with me. I'm expecting. I look forward to the package coming and stuff, and of course I'll see you in the chat over there with Adriana. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna go ahead and drop off. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. Give it 20 minutes for Adriana. I'm gonna get something to eat. All right. I'll talk to you in a bit. Love everybody. Isaiah's freaking been lurking this whole time. All right. I'm going to go ahead and drop off. I'll see everybody in a little bit over in Adriana. I'm going to head over and do the last 20 minutes with Anthony. I'll talk to everybody later. Remember, see you on the other side.